everybody, this is KN from Sonic Song 182, back officially to Fun Friday live streams. I know we had some fun on Wednesday morning, but that was an equipment test. This one is for real. Hi guys, I hope you have had a good week. It was fun seeing some fresh new faces on Wednesday's morning test stream, and it is nice now to see all my regulars hanging out here. Hello everyone. Hello. Let's see. Miles Tails Prower said, oh my gosh, I remember this Halloween video. Yes, for my goodness. I think the most productive month I ever had on Sonic Song 182 was October 2011. There was like a Halloween video out every day for like most of the month. It was 11 different videos of the Sonic cast singing Nightmare Before Christmas. I think I got an Ask the Sonic Heroes out and a Sonic Chef, so that's 11, 12, 13. There were 13 Halloween videos that year. It was nuts. Hi everybody. Jojo Gamer 600 said, this is my childhood. Yeah, I am glad to hear that. I still am very nostalgic for that. Was one of my favorite projects that I ever made. Rachel Lisa C in fact is saying, oh, this is so nostalgic, dudes. Thanks, Olivia. I will jump back to that really soon. Thank you so much. Let me see. There are a lot of you guys in the chat at the moment. Hard to keep up. Hello, Danny Phantom. Thank you for coming in to moderate today. Oh, thank you, Jamal. I will jump back to that soon. Let's see. Alicia Wickland said, I'm so happy to be here, KN. I hope you're doing okay. I am doing well, thank you. I'm settling into a new environment. You guys, found out that for those of you who, caught the random stream on Wednesday morning, you heard some of the news. I abruptly had to move to a completely different city, same time zone, but yeah, that was a massive upheaval of my usual schedule and day-to-day routine, and as a creature of habit, that was very stressful. But I'm doing well. I've got all my equipment set up in my new location. And I think, as far as I know, we had no problems on the stream on Wednesday. The connection was good, all the equipment was working, so I think we're good to go, which is gonna be helpful because we haven't made official announcements about it yet, but we've got a really fancy stream coming up very soon. Oh my gosh, it's next week already? Alright, we're gonna start making official announcements about it soon because things are starting to come together, but on the 23rd, we're gonna have a big, neat, fancy stream. And part of that is why I have the saddest news. I was not able to, like, get an Ask the Sonic Heroes episode going for October because I was suddenly, needing to move from my home very quickly, and, don't worry, everything's alright, everything's fine now, but, there was just no time to get an interview together with the squad. I'm like, no, but the Halloween ones are my favorite. No! And so I have a different idea. It's gonna be a series of Ask the Sonic Heroes lives on the 23rd with a fancy schedule and everything, but you guys will see more about that. It's just, we're gonna do some live Q&As with many of the actors at different times during the day. It's gonna be another big, long stream. I think right now it looks like, in Pacific time zone anyway, I think it's gonna be about 10 in the morning until 9 at night. But we'll see. That might adjust based on the availability of the different voice actors, but I do think that we're locked in at those ranges. So, it's gonna be a bunch of Ask the Sonic Heroes lives. It's gonna be fun. The characters won't be there for like super long, because when we did Ask the Sonic Heroes live with Sonic, Gadget, and Maria during the 182 stream, 30 minutes was enough. They didn't need to do, they performed for 30 minutes and then it was fine. So for the most part, it's just gonna be little appearances from the characters, but we'll try to come up with a basic schedule so you guys will know like when you can try to catch some of your faves. And then after that, for those of you who don't have time to go back and watch like a 11-hour live stream, I will make a, like a highlights reel and release that closer to Halloween. So you guys can catch the good stuff if you don't have, like, time to come and watch the whole thing. Anyway, that's my big pile of announcements, but we haven't officially announced any of that stuff, so you guys are just, hearing it first. Yes. I also, today, I'm gonna be doing something chill, and I wanted to do a little redraw of this image here from, Sonic's Nightmare Before Christmas, which I've been, watching and rewatching. I'm going to stick with you guys in the comments for a little bit longer before I start, though, so to keep you guys from, getting bored in there, I'm gonna... Oop, this is where that screenshot is from here, and I'm just gonna, like, without the sound on, because YouTube hates me when I try to do Disney dubs, so we're not gonna play the sound, but here's the imagery of, the finale reprise, and so I'm gonna chat with you guys in, the chat while the visuals for this go. Anyway, I did see that there were, some Nuxbucks that came in. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Olivia Runting, for the 5 Australian Nuxbucks. They said, "Hi, KN, I missed you so much. I was up extremely early, so I won't miss the stream. Today is Tails' birthday. So happy birthday, Tails. You are so cute." It's Tails' birthday. I didn't know that. Sonic the Hedgehog, Tails' birthday. When is your... I wonder what counts as his birthday. Well, anyway, that's good. Happy birthday, Tails. From his 1992 debut, October 16th. That's where that comes from. Happy birthday, Tails. Olivia's on it. Olivia knows.
Oh my goodness, I forgot it was my own birthday. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Olivia. Also, thank you everybody in the chat. Apparently it's my birthday, we're not even drawing a picture of me. I had no idea. Well, oh well. Have a good day, everybody. Have lots of cake on my behalf. And french fries. That'd be awesome. Take care.
What a surprise. And thank you, Jamal Simmons, for the 2 Nuxbucks, and they said, Sonic X Amy, best ship ever! Yay! They can be kind of adorable. Like they're being on screen now. Now this is a very adorable scene from the musical. I would love to make another one of these. Like, making little musicals are my favorite, even if, like, half of us have bad microphones in this thing and, like, not everybody's actually a singer. We had a lot of fun with it, and it is very nostalgic. You could get away with bad microphone quality way more back in the day than you can now. It's like these days, it's a lot harder to have an excuse, because even, like, your iPhone has pretty good recording, so... it's good. Let me see... Seeing it still lots of happy birthdays in the chat. Stardown said, I've actually never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas before. It's a good movie. It's one of my favorites. Very good. And it's a stop motion, so the artistry in there is just fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. And then it, like, goes into a little ending credits thing. I'll let it play so you guys can see everyone's costumes, but man, I worked so hard on that project, I freaking loved that thing. Ooh, thank you, Agent Mr. Swissroll, for the 2 Nuxbucks, and they said, KN, tomorrow is my birthday. Ooh, happy birthday, Agent Mr. Swissroll. I hope you have a good October 17th. Yay! Oh, and, happy early birthday to Giselle. I am so sorry, I can't pronounce anybody's names, but it's Giselle Villalobos? Their birthday's on Monday. Happy early birthday to Giselle. David Alicia said, I love this movie. What, is it a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? Is it how we move it because it came out in October? Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell whether... I consider it kind of being like both. It's the end of the year holiday movie. there's a really nice shot of everyone all together. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, all right. It's time to go ahead and get to work over here. I've got these guys up as my reference images, and the idea here is I'm trying to do a little redraw of this. So let's go ahead and turn off all these layers we don't need. And this can go back like this. Okay, I'm gonna just make it small in the corner, I guess. And let's start with like a little basic sketch so I can place everything. Oh, I've got like Sonic and Amy open over here. Alright, this is my ref, so let's label it as such, and we'll make it kind of opaque here. King of Ducks said, "It's been a while since I've been here at one of these streams. Welcome back, King of Ducks." Miles Prower says, "Happy Halloween!" Happy Halloween to you too! There we go. Alright, let's see. So, let's see, I'm gonna try to, oh, sorry about the loud click-clack going on. Alright, so this is kind of a full body image here. Let's get Sonic in there, and he's got his one shoe pointing out, and then the other, what's going on with that leg there, fella? Okay. It is kind of turned to the side, and this one's all the way to the side. I don't know. I'm worrying like way too much about like what his legs are doing. And he's just got like a fist happening here. I know like his Ask the Sonic Heroes art had like a big thumbs up all the time, but for this image he did not. He's just standing here in like a slightly awkward position. That's his other hand. There we go. And he has his mask over there. Okay, actually his ears are bent out a little bit. There. Okay, something like this. Alright, I'm just getting us started with a thing here. I'm just gonna do a little happy face here. That's lovely. Grr. Okay. Okay, that's it's a general placement there. Let's call this Sonic Sketch. Okay. And then Amy is over here on the other side, and her head's a little tilted. Maybe not that much, but you know, I am allowed to change things as I go. But right now, I'm just gonna. Okay, she's got here. Let's get her torso going, and like a big floofy skirt, and she's got a. All right. Okay. And she's got her hands clasped. This. There. All right, and she is pretty close to him, about there. Good enough. Let's call this the Amy sketch. Okay. Crystal Frost 7 said, Amy's completely white, so why not have Sonic wear white makeup? I think Sonic just refused to sit still long enough to be covered completely in makeup. They were lucky that he sat still for the costume department to get him suited up. They were like, let's just slap a mask on him and it's good to go. Oof. I'm sorry about your wisdom teeth, 72 Acemon. My dude, I've been there. I know it's no fun. It's good to get it over with, and then the recovery takes a little while, but it's gonna be alright. I remember when I got my wisdom teeth removed, it took me like an hour to eat a French fry. To be fair, I wasn't supposed to be eating French fries anyway. I just wanted the one for morale, and it took me so long to eat it, because I was just nibbling it. I think you were asking for a virtual hug, though. So yes, virtual hug, 72 Acemon. Shauna White said, Happy October, everyone. Happy October, Shauna. And Heather Young said, cool art. Thank you, Heather. And Sonic Fan 2020's Adventure, thank you for the 1 Nuxbucks and 99 Sonic cents. They said, yo, what's up? Hello? I guess my inclination is to say, oh, not much, but actually, I guess a lot has been up lately. I moved to a new city. Same time zone, new city. But yeah, that kind of uprooted what I considered to be my kind of normal schedule, so that definitely had an effect on my production schedule, I am sorry to say, but I've got cool things to focus on instead to make up for that. Let's see. I think that's alright for the ground sketch. Like, it's not that important if it's beautiful or anything. And then, whoop! What a beautiful circle, my friends! You know what? That circle's okay. But it's supposed to go off screen. It's not gonna matter, KN! Okay. It's fine if your sketch is not perfect. Okay. Sketch the moon! Alright. Yeah, okay, this is basically the sketch. Let's make it its own folder. And now we'll make that one semi-transparent. And now let's go way, way in here and start working at this. Fang said, a mighty fine circle, if I do say so myself. Amaral the Gizoid said, the moon! Emily Madron said, it looks good already. Nice. And HH Productions said, hi, KN, it's alright, my sketches look off all the time, but the art turns out great in the end. Well, that is, you know, your sketch really isn't supposed to look beautiful anyway. Like, some people do, like, really lovely looking sketches, but it's really just, it's just a grid to help you plan on what you're trying to do. So, if it helps you plan, you've done a successful sketch. Ginger Snap said, KN, it's so much fun to watch you draw. I love this channel so much. Thank you, Ginger. I'm glad that you guys enjoy watching. It is fun to draw and chat at the same time. Kevin Reviews said, what did I miss? Oh, nothing much. I just did a sketch of what I'm gonna be trying to draw today. We're just 22 minutes in out of 2 hours, so there's still plenty of stream left to go. Alright, let me get... Nope. Nope. I should get one of those drawing gloves that people wear so that their hand slides a little smoother against the glass on their drawing tablet, because sometimes I can't get a very smooth curve because that's happening. Rin the Hedgehog said, hi everyone, how are you doing? How are you guys doing in the chat? I'm doing well myself. And Ethan Reynolds said, I like drawing too. I am a very good artist myself. Excellent, Ethan. That is, I find that it's a fun pastime. Definitely a good way to spend some time if it's something that you enjoy. Let's... That's okay. This is fine. Let's just give him a little shine. Lift blank there. Oh, no, I don't like it. I can never quite tell, but it seemed it just didn't have the right shape to be. Nope. Okay. Okay, that looks a little better. Hello, Dust in the Wind, also here to moderate today. It's very nice to see you. Let me see. Azwakua? That one is hard for me to pronounce, I'm sorry. They said, I had good memories of your channel, Sonic Song. I am glad to hear that. We've been around for such a long time that people have built, like, we've been around for over 10 years now, so people have certainly built some memories around our material. It's fascinating to have gotten into, like, being around so long that we're nostalgic content. It's very interesting. And Crestline Iceberg, thank you for the 5 Nux Bucks. They said, hello KN and everyone, I hope you guys are having a fun Friday. I got nothing else, so may everyone enjoy themselves. You all be safe. Thank you, Crestline. I'm having an alright Friday today. I did lots of editing today. And then I went on a long walk to the grocery store and then to a new coffee shop I'm trying out because, again, I have moved locations, so I need to find some new haunts, so to speak. So some new places to get coffee and chill. So I do. Okay, they both have their. Sorry. Okay, focus, woman. Okay, that's gonna. I haven't done like that little erased line for like in a while, style-wise, so I'm just gonna keep that up. Giga Gamer Chris said, "Oh hi, Mark." Well, hello. Oh hi, Mark. Indeed. And Illidara said, hi KN, how are you doing? Doing good, doing good. At the moment, I'm focusing on some Sonic. He's just got kind of a peaceful look on his face in this image, so that's what I'm going for here. But he's got his Jack Skellington mask. The style here is supposed to be like how Sora from Kingdom Hearts wears, like, his Halloween Town mask. But I'm sure some of you noticed that that was the aesthetic that we're going for here. And I remember it didn't look quite right being like a perfect circle, so... There. Something like that, and then... Here... Doot, doot, doot. Okay, that seems alright. His mask has a little bit of attitude. Boy, yep, I got real focused on the artwork there. Amaral the Gizoid said, Lisa, you're tearing me apart! You're tearing me apart, Lisa! You know what, I won't erase that yet. I might change my mind about the positioning there. Italia Escobedo said, that's kinda cool. Thank you! If you mean me anyway, you could actually be talking about anything. Anagus Lionsword said, what's this? What's this? I can't believe my eyes. What's this? What's this? Very good. I'm gonna give pointy ear here, but bending back a little bit. Alright, and let me see. How did I handle, like, where did I put your ear in this original drawing? Okay, you could sort of see the tip from there of the ear. Okay, I see what... That's not gonna do it. Here. Nope, 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 nope. There. Either way, that's gonna look a little bit better. David Alicia said, what streaming service do you have? Aside from the Sonic Song 182 YouTube streaming package, I have Netflix and Disney Plus. Those are the ones that I use. Oh yeah, giant hair, yes! Look at these luscious locks. My goodness. Okay, yep, that is exactly what I intended to do all along. Alright, that was not quite what I was trying to do. Okay, let me try this again. Actually, Wyatt, I did! Wyatt Yhog said, hey Can, I bet you didn't know about this, but there was a Nightmare Before Christmas video game. I did know about that. Ames had that and she she actually really enjoyed that game. She played the daylights out of it. It was like a musical dancing game. It was actually kind of cool. Like, it was neat, but I didn't play it. I just watched her play it, so I don't remember it as well. Stardown said those luscious locks. Yes. And Annie Lana Ulrich said Sonic has beautiful hair. And Mars said, what was that? Art? I guess so. I messed up on the line, and so I went with it. Let's see about maybe not. That's okay. This is okay. That's all. I remember I used to like give Sonic like extra hair down here just because he didn't look right without another quill there. But this was not part of that design, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I think that's okay. Oh, hey, there's 182 concurrent viewers at the moment. I looked up just in time to see 182. Hi, guys! Colin Lideau said, The Nightmare Before Christmas is a classic. Voices of Nathan said, do I see Sonamy goodness? You do! Hi, Nate! How are you doing, Nathan? I have not spoken to you in a while. I moved. So, like, I haven't talked to, like, anybody in forever. Everyone's like, what happened to KN? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I was relocating. I'm watching the chat for the wild Nate that appeared. Oh, thank you, Jag Rudolph, who said you're doing great. Thank you! Beth Blocks Productions was wondering who is Nate. Nate is one of the boys from the OVOS channel who we work closely with, and he is also the Espio voice actor here on Sonic Song 182. Alright, I'm gonna have to look back down, but I know you're here, Nate! Alright, it's time to draw the bat bow tie. I can't see when the reference image is that far away from me. Let me do this real quick. So I can actually bring them a little closer. There's Nate. Nathan said, hey everyone, dropping by for a little bit. It's been cold, but warming up. I saw Sonamy and had to drop in for a quick second. Nathan saw Sonamy, he click. Well, welcome, Nate. You're always welcome to drop by. We had Vince come and visit on the random Wednesday morning stream. That was fun. Vince, or Sparky Raptor, plays Omega and Grounder on the channel, and he is also a member of OVOS. HH Production said, Espio is my favorite character, so I feel excited that the voice actor for Sonic Song 182's Espio is in here. Hope you're doing great, my dude. He's very cute as Espio. A cute lad. I'm sorry. I should probably be saying Nate is very cool and strong. But my default descriptor is like adorable. Yay! Ninja power. Oh, let me get the little bat going here. Well, actually, it's not an angry looking bat. He's wearing Rouge's cousin. Nathan says, in strange capitals, Nate is kinda great. Like, grated cheese? Oh, okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's probably... Let me get the actual reference for how Jax looks here. Okay, but that's not what it looks like in the movie. It gives me an idea of what the wing shape should be, though. Okay, it should actually be something more like do. Okay. There, that is a little better. Okay, let's turn that off. You know, yeah, I need this image for the pose, but actually the picture of Jack was probably kind of helpful. Oh no, Dust! Dust said, graded Nate, by today! Why do we have a bag of shredded Nate? No. Aww. Sonic Fan 9715 said, "Ugh, this music is so clean." Very fancy. Very smooth. Okay, let me see. What's next? Well, I should probably actually adjust the bat to being like right at where his neck would be. There we go. I'm just gonna bat. Bar bat. There we go. Oh no. There's I don't know what's going on in there. Okay, let me check a quick reference over here. Excuse me. Do 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 do. Okay, sorry. Here I am. Alright, what? Oh, oh, hey, is that a new avatar, Reggie? It looks nice. Reggie Rattler, thank you for the 5 Nux Bucks. They said, oh, the memories! That short video series was the first videos I watched from your channel. I've been here ever since. That's a really good place to start. Those videos were, fun and full of passion. Terrible microphones. That was peak old school YouTube right there. Like, I can't make stuff like that anymore. Mostly because, YouTube gets mad. Aw, thank you, Deadpool and Loco Griffin. They said you're my favorite YouTuber. Aw, thank you. I'm glad that I make stuff you can enjoy. Oh, ow. Ah. Sorry. My leg was itchy. Nope. What have I had sitting on here? Go away. Okay, let's continue. I already made... Oh my goodness, I haven't saved it. Let's actually save this really quick, because that would be good. Okay. This image is called Nightmare Sonamy, except, like, that makes it sound... Okay, that makes it sound like it's a bad thing, but, that's not what I mean by this. Yes, please save properly. Yes, okay. Aha! Reggie Rattler followed up with another 2 Nux Bucks and said, yes, this is a new avatar. My friend made it for me. Yes, I noticed. It looks very nice. Very fancy. Alright. Okay. Can't believe it's like 40 minutes into the stream already and I drew Sonic's head. That's pretty demonstrative of how much work I can get done while I'm talking and hanging out at the same time. Sonic and his scrawny arm. Okay, let me just... Yeah, he's got, like, this whole thing going on. Something feels kind of off about this. Oh! Nope. I'm gonna... I sometimes struggle because I draw, like, characters with regular human character proportions, and then I have to adjust it to be Sonic character proportions as I go. This is a thing, that I struggle with sometimes. MLP Twy-Dash Fangirl said, I'm going to dress up as a clown for Halloween. Excellent. I hope you have fun. It'll be interesting to see how people celebrate this year, since there's interesting things happening this year that have sort of changed the way a lot of events work. I make like fun Halloween content stuff, and like bake for Halloween, but I haven't really celebrated with like a costume in a while, except at work. Like, you know, I'm like a gym teacher, so like those days I'd be in like a costume while we were doing our exercise and stuff, but like I just moved, I don't have any costumes. Haley Mitchell said, I just need my candy and I'm good to go. King of Ducks said, I'm gonna dress up as the scariest thing ever. Lawyer. That's terrifying. Why would you do that? Pinkie Pie 13 said, I want to be Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. I have a tiny little Pomeranian and he's going to be my Toto. I should recommend that our infinite voice actor James, he should also be Dorothy because he has a little dog too. Cheetos. Cheetos would be great as Toto also. Giant tree? Saturn 537 was asking, whatever happened with that giant tree art you were making for work? I hope you don't mean that like that is a very ancient buried memory now. If you're talking about the same thing I think you are, because I was trying to make a picture to put on the window and it had to be a gigantic tree and it was the worst thing I ever drew. Because of the way I approached it, it was like constantly breaking the file I was drawing it in. It was awful. It brought me pain just to remember it. I wonder if that's what you mean. It's the only giant tree I can think of, but I haven't thought about that thing in a million years. Rainboom Blitz said, I am going to dress up as a werewolf. Arwoo! Beautiful. Ginger Snap said, after this stream, I'm going to watch your Sonic's Nightmare Before Christmas. I've never seen it yet. It's pretty good. It's really old. Okay, I'm gonna say it's nostalgic good, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. But everyone's microphones are bad, because that's just what non-professional microphones sounded like 10 years ago. 10 years ago? It's so old now. Yeah, I made it back in 2011, so it's 9 years old. Which means the quality is not there, but you can see that it's full of heart and passion and hard work, sweat, and tears. You can tell that I loved working on it, but remember, it's almost a decade old, so it's not the highest quality thing you've ever seen, but it's still really cute. Unknown Gamer 92 said, don't know what I'm going to be yet, but I'm going to my older sister's house for a Halloween party. Ooh. Excellent. Colin Ledoux said, so what do you think of Steve from Minecraft being in Smash? Well, I didn't even know there was a guy named Steve associated with Minecraft, because Minecraft. It's, I never played the game, I just know it was, like, super popular. I think it's an indie game? So that makes it kind of cool that, different indie games are getting characters in there. Like, I think there were other indie game characters in there, like, isn't, like, Shovel Knight in Smash? I've got friends who play Smash often, but I don't myself. I have only really played on occasion when I was, like, over at friends' place, and usually it was, like, for streams and stuff. So, that sounds really cool. For the people who are excited to have Minecraft Steve in the game, congratulations. For anybody who's not excited to have Steve in the game, that's okay. Perhaps you will like the next one better. Like, I know there's certain characters lots of people have their eye on, like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Sora, or like Shantae. But, you know, can't have everybody in there. We already got our boy Sonic in there, so I'm pretty satisfied that he made it in there, and I usually play as, like, Cloud, because he's got a giant sword you can beat people with. Ellie Barrett said, I've never played Minecraft or Smash. I guess I've been living under a rock when it comes to gaming. That's alright. I like games, but I haven't necessarily played a lot of different ones. Like, I played a lot of RPGs when I was a youth. That's, you know what? That's all hideous. I hate it. I hate it! What? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm going too much with the sketch and the weird proportions here. I'm gonna go a little off here. Let's just turn the sketch off for a second. Let me get a look at this. Shadowgirl123 said, but what about knights in Smash? That would be cool too. I bet they could do something interesting with knights. I did not play any of Knights' games, except I played a demo of I think the very first Nights into Dreams game, when it was in, like, malls, when I was, like, a baby. I don't think I was, like, a baby. I might have been, like, 7 or something. I was quite young. But, I didn't actually have any of the games, so I'm not as experienced with Knights. This is not a leg day, ladies and gentlemen. Sonic, stop being weird with your legs. Please. Crestline Iceberg was saying, I watched Omni's video on it and he said that Sakurai had modified every stage to make it compatible for Steve. That sounds like a lot of work to make one character compatible with the rest of the game, but hopefully he is satisfied with the end product and you can do neat stuff with the character. At least it's something pretty different. I know, like, as little as I know about what's going on with, like, the Smash community, I have heard that some people were bothered by the sameness of certain things, like there were too many Fire Emblem characters or something like that, I don't know. So at least, like, Minecraft Steve is pretty different, so it should, feed some of the needs for something new, fresh and new. Let's do this. Okay, I have just created a shoe. Good for me. Yeah, oof, this is not a good day for legs. I'm not digging what's happening with the legs here. This is Crazy Legs Friday. Ooh, oh, Fang said, I broke its leg! From Silver. Yes. I think I dropped, like, a little reference to that line in a newer-ish project. I don't even remember which one it was. I think it was probably... Oh, it was in Sonic Chef's, oh, not new anymore. This was last October. Oh my gosh, what happened to this year? But it was, when Silver accidentally broke the spider pasta leg, and he was saying, I broke its leg! His voice actor, Psychorax, got a good laugh out of that because he remembered it as a reference. He was like, oh yeah, I remember that. Old school Sonic song stuff. Here we go. You know what? This could be worse, but I don't know why this is such a weird leg day for me. This let me see what I can do about this. Sonic, why do you have such why are your legs so weird? I used all my awesome drawing mojo on Wednesday's stream, I guess. Okay, that's a little better. Something like that. Okay, that's, you know what, Sonic, that's okay. You're gonna have to live with that, my guy. What is that? Oh, my watch is just buzzing me. Let me pop over to the Nux Bucks' really quick. Thank you, Olivia Runting, for the 5 Nux Bucks, and they said, "Hi, KN. My netball presentation is tonight. I'm very nervous and scared. I'm shaking too. Can you wish me luck as Tails? It'll be a long and special night."
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hello, Olivia. This is Miles Tails Prowler speaking, and I'm wishing you luck on your netball presentation. Try not to be too nervous. Do what you gotta do and try to have some fun. Alright, I hope you have a good night. Take care, Olivia.
Ah! I dropped my pen. Oh, I dropped it again. I'm fine. David Hitchcock said, "Why do you think Sonic and The Nightmare Before Christmas go together so well?" It's probably just because they're both very colorful, and, when did Nightmare Before Christmas come out? Hang on a second. I think it was, my guess was 1996, but let me see. I have to actually look. Nightmare Before, 1993! I was pretty far off. 1993, huh? Fascinating. And when did Sonic 2 come out? 1992. That's why they have the same vibe of having come out at a similar era. Sonic 2 came out in 1992, and Nightmare Before Christmas was like the following year. So like Sonic, that sounds bizarre. For some reason, it doesn't feel like those two things came out at the same general time, but they kind of did. Wow, that's actually pretty wild. But okay. It's like I'm double checking myself. Nightmare Before Christmas was 1993 and Sonic 2 came out in 1992. Fascinating. Nightmare Before Christmas feels a little newer, but it's not. Okay, here I am. Ooh. I see everybody else was trying to guess when it came out. Oh. Zahir, the very spoopy Kirby, said, "Sonic Song, you make a really good Tails voice actor. I'm convinced you can be in a Sonic movie." Oh, I wish. I wish. That would be fun. But, I am sometimes Tails in my own projects. Yay! But it would be fun to play him in an official movie. I'm the voice actress for Tails in the Belena Productions videos. That's like Sonic and Jaws and Christmas with Sonic and Camping Chaos and like Scared Stupid and all of those things. That's almost like voicing Tails in a movie. Steve has such smooth animations that it feels very theatrical. Let's do... Nah, let's cut in closer. Alright, now I'll erase this line because I don't need it to be showing. There. Okay, where are all your head layers? This is crazy. Hang on. Nope. Ah, there's the other one. And where's the... There we go. Okay. I'm gonna try to tilt him more because he does have a bit of a head tilt going on in this thing. And I think that I'm gonna lock that in. So time to erase these extra lines I don't need. This one. What? No, eraser, don't forsake me. Okay, this is fine. Okay, good. Now that I moved that, though, I gotta draw his shoulder back in there. Okay, so that's like basically Sonic here. I know I've got his little spike in the original one, so I'm gonna... That must be really awkward in the costuming department, trying to, like, shove a quill into, like, a pocket. This is why my layers are crazy. Why is it on your face layer, dude? Okay, whatever. Oh, thank you, Red vs. Blue 1 Doc, for the 20 Nux Bucks. They said, "Hello, KN, how are you doing today? I just bought Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, and I wonder if you've played them before and what you think of them. Also, happy Halloween Rouge, enjoy taking Knuckles' candy." Oh, absolutely. If Knuckles gets any of those ring pop things, you know they're mine. There's no way he can keep those from me. They're too Chaos Emerald adjacent. You have a good Halloween, Red vs. Blue, from Rouge the Bat. Thank you for that, Rouge. That was disturbing. Anyway, you know, I've done a little bit more watching of a lot of games than I have playing them, so technically I did not play Sonic and the Secret Rings. What I did do was I played the daylights out of the multiplayer mode with my sister. My sister Ames, who voices Amy Rose and Charmy here on the channel, she played Sonic and the Secret Rings. So she's the one that, like, played through the whole thing and, like, did all the ring collecting and stuff. I watched her play because she's just kind of better at games than me, and sometimes I just want to watch the story. But I feel like the multiplayer mode on Secret Rings was, like, unreasonably fun. Like, it was basically the Mario Party of the Sonic games. I'm like, why can't you expand on this idea? It was so much fun. It was my favorite thing about that game. It was really a good time. It was creative. I remember liking, like, the pirate/sailboat board. That was fun. And Zero Gravity, I didn't play the story mode on that one. I watched Ames play story mode on Zero Gravity, but we did play, like, the multiplayer one. I actually really liked the last battle, mostly because the music is great. I won't, just in case, like, you haven't seen, like, the last level of Zero Gravity, I won't, like, spoil it. I will say sometimes it's really easy, other times it's just unreasonably hard, and you never know what's gonna happen, but usually the problem is your teammates and not the actual bad guy. Your teammates just sabotage you, and it's like, Tails, do you want us to play this level for an hour and a half? Is that what you want, Tails? Sometimes it just be like that. But it's really a lot of fun. But yeah, good stuff. I did not technically play either of them, but I watched both of them and played the multiplayer on both. That's some, like, what were those, like, mid-2000s? That was good stuff. Brady B said, "KN, my school will be back to normal, but we still have to wear a mask and I can't wait to see my friends." That sounds nice, to be able to see your friends again. Just make sure you do everything safe and you follow all of the safety protocols. But I know everybody, like, misses each other. It's been quite a year, so be safe and enjoy seeing your friends again. Sonic. Okay, let me turn the sketch back on. And it's time for Amy! Okay, let's get her. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna... We don't need you anymore, Sonic. Go away. I need to be able to see Amy. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that, Sonic. HH Productions was asking, KN, what's your favorite Halloween movie besides The Nightmare Before Christmas? You know what? I guess that just falls into the category of what are my favorite horror movies? My favorite ones, I like, The Ring and 13 Ghosts. And I know I'm sure there's more, but The Ring and 13 Ghosts are my favorite ones. Usually I watch Over the Garden Wall as a marathon. That was a mini-series, so it's not so long that I can't watch it in one day. That's something I generally will watch around Halloween, but that's not a Halloween movie. It's a mini-series that's got some autumn vibes. Obviously those horror movies are full of blood and horror, so please be careful. Wildstyle1102 said, my mom loves 13 Ghosts. I love 13 Ghosts so much that the very first Sonic Song 182, like, plush movie was Shadow and the 13 Ghosts. It was just the 13 Ghosts movie, but with the Sonic characters in it. Let me see. Oh my goodness, it's 4:01 already. Let me get some Amy Rose in here. Maybe not that much. Nah. Let's try this, maybe. It got a little unsmooth in this area. Let's see if I can fix it or if I gotta do it again. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry, I was really focusing on that. Wildstyle was saying, I thought The Ring was a bit good, yet boring. I like movies like that are like, it's a slow building tension horror. I don't really like, the big action-y, like, slasher ones. Mostly because it doesn't, like, here's what the main problem I generally have with, horror movies is. I like horror movies, but it's always more about the, ooh, look at the scary thing happening, and you really don't get any, like, good characters in there. And the thing that I want the most is seeing interesting characters having a problem. The Ring kind of gets halfway there. I mean, they could have developed these characters better. They're a little flat, but that one does have, like, the slow tension of something really scary happening, and you can kind of imagine it happening to you in real life. And so it's like, bleh, but it's good. It's good. The reason why I liked 13 Ghosts so much, like, that one, it's pretty cheesy in a lot of ways, but, like, they had, like, Tony Shalhoub in it, like, the guy that plays Monk, and he's so cute. I love that guy. And, like, and the guy that plays Shaggy in, like, the first live-action Scooby-Doo movies is in there, and he plays Dennis. I enjoyed, like, you know, again, it's not, like, deep, like, detailed characters, but you've got a little family in there struggling to, like, take care of each other in this, like, kind of creative, strange situation, and the mystery behind, like, the backstories of all the ghosts is really interesting. So, like, it's got more character stuff in there, so, like, I do think it's a lot of fun. But maybe not if you don't like scary movies, but I actually do like scary movies. I don't remember what the last one I saw was. I think it wasn't a scary movie. I just saw, like, the Haunting on Hill House or something. Like, Jen and I watched that one. That was fun. That was a neat one. Okay, let me get some cute Amy going on after that terrifying conversation. And let's get your eyeliner on, Amy Rose. Do 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 do. Brady B said, hey KN, did you know in many different Sonic TV shows and video games there are different ways Sonic met Tails? Yes, I do know that. I do think that is kind of interesting that basically every medium of portraying the story of Sonic the Hedgehog kind of came up with their own way for the dynamic duo to have met and become friends. Like, in Sonic Sat AM, which was the first version of that story I had ever seen. It was just, Sonic was running, he's just running one day, minding his own business, and he stops under a tree and does a little dance for no reason. He's just dancing, just vibing. And then a baby falls out of the tree above him and, like, hits him in the head, and he's like, ow, what the heck? And, like, he looks, and it's just baby Tails, and Tails is like, oh, sorry, I was trying to live with these birds that are in this tree, but they kicked me out. And Sonic was like, dude, what the heck? Well, you don't need them anyway, like, you're not a bird. And Tails is like, I'm not? And then Sonic's like, no, you're a fox. So, like, of course that was gonna happen. And Tails is like, oh, but I can fly like a bird. And then he flies with his tails, and Sonic's like, what am I looking at? And Tails is like, that's where I thought I was a bird, but I guess I'm not. Maybe I was a bug. And Sonic's like, no, man, you're a fox. Like, where's your parents? And he's like, I don't know. I've been alone for a very long time. And Sonic's like, dude, that sucks. What's your name? And then Tails is like, it's Miles Tails. Oh, no, he says, it's Miles Prower. And Sonic's like, blah, blah. I'm gonna give you a nickname, man, because this is the 90s and we need, like, dude names, and my name's, like, Maurice, but you don't have to know that unless you read the comic book. Don't read the comics, it tells you my name. Your name's gonna be Tails, okay? And Tails is like, oh boy, howdy, that's great. I love that new name. Now, Sonic is now, like, my adopted brother, and so they were, like, hanging out ever since, and, like, Sonic's idea, I guess, was to, like, I'm gonna find this kid's parents because, dude, but, like, that never really happened, so they just ended up, like, fighting crime together, and that was the story of how Sonic and Tails met, and that's the first way I saw it, like, way back in the 90s, and so that's basically the version of the story that I adopted. And, like, I was reading thank you, Red vs. Blue and Nakia and Sonic Wind. I will circle back to you guys very soon. I'm telling stories. Thank you guys for the Nux Bucks. I'll circle back to you guys pretty soon. But that's how I was introduced to their origin story. And I was also reading the Archie comics at the same time, and so, like, and Sonic Sat AM was there. At this, you know, these were all airing and coming out new at the same time, so I was like, okay, apparently what happened was, that happened, and then Sonic and Tails met the Freedom Fighters and joined them a little bit later, and, like, then, like, that is what happened. But then, like, Sonic X came out, and this one, I didn't grow up with Sonic X. I grew up with Sonic Sat AM and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, so I missed this. But from my vague memory of what happened in Sonic X was, like, I think Tails was being bullied and stuff, and then Sonic was super cool and was flying a plane and landed it, and Tails was like, dude, your plane's really awesome. I'm gonna make some repairs on it, or something like that, and Sonic's like, oh, that's pretty handy, and Tails just ended up being bros with him because they bonded about that, and Sonic wasn't a jerk. So, I think that's how it went. I unfortunately don't know that story well enough to be recapping it in as grand of detail as the other one, and I think most mediums decide that there's another way. Like, I think there's other origin stories in different mediums, but those are the ones that I know of mainly. And let me see. Now I will circle back to the Nux Bucks now that I have told the story of Sonic and Tails, the best bros. Okay, where am I? Sonic Window 1, thank you for the 10 Nux Bucks. Let me kind of scroll back a little bit. Yes. Okay, good. Alright, thank you, Agent Sonic Window 1, for the 10 Nux Bucks. And Sonic Wind said, oh my goodness, I just finished watching this special today. I love the art so far. Great timing, Sonic Wind. It's a really good one. I just watched it again yesterday. Like, I really, really enjoyed this one. And even though, like, the audio especially is showing its age, like, it is a very old project at this point, almost 10 years old, and in, like, internet years, that's quite ancient. I still think that the passion shows through, so there's still plenty to enjoy, even though it's kind of old. Why is my watch buzzing me? Oh, why my watch is recording everything I say. Why would you do this? Do 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 do. Sonic has no idea what's going on, slightly to the right. Thank you, Sonic Wind. Nikia the Rabbit, thank you for the 1 Nuxbucks and 99 Sonic Cents, and they were saying, hi KN, can I get a shout out from Maria?
Hello, Nikia the Rabbit. This is Maria Robotnik the Hedgehog speaking. I hope you're having a good Friday today. I guess we're gonna have a pretty exciting Friday next week. I can't wait to see you guys with all of my friends being there too. It's gonna be... I have no idea what the different scheduling is going to be, but I'm pretty sure everyone, or most of my friends will get to be there. I don't think Julian got invited. He got in trouble for stealing all of the candy from the outlet stores so that there wasn't any to share, and then he also ate all of it, and that was kind of sad. So, I think he's in trouble right now. But I think Shadow's gonna be there, and Rouge, and I think Gadget's gonna come. Yay! Okay, well anyway, Nikia, you have a good rest of your day. Take care, everyone!
And thank you, Red vs. Blue DOC, for the 20 Nuxbucks. They said, here's 20 more Nuxbucks. I only came in for a bit to see what you're up to and ask that one question, but now I'm gonna play my new Sonic games. Happy Halloween to Amy, and make sure to give Sonic your best candy. And stay safe. You stay safe too, and enjoy your games. It's never too late to start up a Sonic game that came out a long time ago, but you haven't gotten the chance to play. They're still a lot of fun. I really want to play the multiplayer for Secret Rings again. I've got really good memories about that. Skylar Beckstead said, wow, how did you do that voice? Do you mean the Maria one? I just have to pitch my voice up a bit and then kind of speak with a different cadence. So this is what my natural speaking voice sounds like, which is convenient for playing Rouge because the way I do Rouge's voice is literally just the same, except she has a different personality from me. So I talk in a little bit of a different melody in the voice and, you know, but it's not that different from my regular speaking voice, which just sounds like this, so it's not that far off. For Maria, it's like, it's very different from my normal voice, going, like, from kind of a medium low
to a much higher voice up here. But there's, you know, there's like a slight little bit of wisp in the back of it. Not like, you know, like, not our friends the Wisps, that's not quite what I mean. Yeah, that's where it goes. And technically I can go slightly higher, if it, like, but it gives me a little bit of a headache. If I wanted to do a quick cameo as Cream the Rabbit, I can go slightly higher. But this can be really difficult to do for a long time, which is why I'm very lucky to have a really excellent Cream the Rabbit voice actress who does the voices for the channel, so it's not me. Have a happy Halloween from Cream the Rabbit. Take care, everyone.
See, yes, it's, I have a range, as you can hear. David Alicia said, by the way, why were there organs being alive in Shadow and the 13 Ghosts? I don't understand how these organs were alive. Please explain that to me, KN. Nobody knows. They're just a bunch of weirdos that run around, and they were said in the film to be ghosts, but, like, Then Shadow found out they weren't ghosts. I think he even asked, like, wait, I thought you guys were ghosts. And one of the, I think it was like the kidneys or the lungs were like, no, we're not ghosts, we're just freaks. And he's just like, you know what? I don't think I need more information than that. This is fine. So you know what? Even the characters don't really know. Let me see about getting Amy's face in here. She's, I like that one. That one's okay. Let's soften this up. Okay, I think that one's alright, but I think her nose shape isn't quite where I want it to be. It should be kind of, more of a triangle. Not too much, though. Let's smooth that out. That looks a little better. It's a subtle difference, but I think that's a little better. Okay, what's this? Oh, that was her mouth. Alright, let's go. Sonic, go away. I need to draw Amy's rad hair and her ears. What? Oh, I need to turn my brush size up. Yeah, let's keep it. I think, yeah, I'll let her ear tilt back a little bit. It's cute. Okay. I'll take a little off of the end. Hello, the cartoon critic. They said, hello, I guess I'm late. Yeah, a little late. It's 4:15 or so that means it's about 45 minutes, and then I've got to mosey. Thank you, Jag Rudolph, who said I'm doing a great job. Thank you. And Supersonic Gameplay said, hey, KN, Cheese is getting a plush. Oh, nice. Congratulations to Cheese. Finally. I thought that he already had one. Or at least it was a Chow plush that had a bow tie, but it was, like, kind of hard to find. So if he's getting a new one, then that is awesome. I made mine that I use on the channel. I'm gonna keep her hair kind of... That looks good. I like that. Now I'm gonna have to erase some of this. Yeah, I made my own cheese plush with the help of my mother, because I needed it for Silver's Never-Ending Story. So we just, like, made our own, and the one that was, like, for sale on eBay was way too expensive. I'm like, you know what? That's fine, I don't need that. Now I can... Okay, that's not conflicting at all with where Sonic is. Okay, I like it inward a little bit better. Why said do more art videos. Oh, well, I'm glad that you like the ones I already do. Normally it's on Fridays that I have time to just kind of hang out and draw some art and chill with you guys. I was getting requests on Wednesday to see if I could put together a, what was it, more like art streams with like original character stuff, just more drawing, and that could be interesting. I guess I will see if that's something I end up doing later. Okay, so I'm having some issues with some shapes here. Forgive me. I'm trying to see if I can fix some errors, because I haven't quite been satisfied with the muzzle shape since like early on in the drawing. I should have tried to fix it earlier. Whoops. There. Now let me back up. How is it? That's one thing I have issues with, getting my lines to look kind of smooth. I think that one's a little better. Joan Umpier said, cute drawing, thank you. I am glad that you like it. And Autobot Sonic 42100 said, hello. Hello. Alright. see. I think one of her other ears might be like where. I think about there is where it would normally be. Not like it's gonna matter. I think Sonic's gonna cover some of this, or yeah, I think he is. Okay, but that's fine. Sonic, right now you don't matter so much. I feel like I want to mess with Amy's hair a little bit more, but I'm gonna get back to that in a bit. First, I'm gonna keep going on her outfit to make sure I get to a certain, so I do a certain amount during stream. Okay, that's alright. Oh. And she's got her little sleeve here. What is going on here? There we go, we don't need that. Ethan Reynolds said, Sonamy, man, I'm a sucker for romance. Yeah, they can be kind of cute. Especially in these outfits. And Ginger Snap, you're right, I was just talking about doing Sonic's quill and then I completely forgot because I was doing something else. Here is his quill. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. Alright, now what am I doing here? Let's get her dress shape in here, even though a lot of this is gonna get changed. There. And that's alright. I'll give her like a big poofy dress in this one. And this is why I need like that artist glove thing so my hand slides and doesn't get like caught against the glass. It's not like it's getting like caught, it's just it doesn't glide across it smoothly. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can do this. Good enough! Sonic Wind 01 said, in the Halloween artistic mood suddenly. Ooh. Well, when the mood strikes, draw. DBLCZX said, something I've noticed about your portrayal of Sonic Song. He seems uncertain of what he wants in regards to love. Obviously states fear of commitment, but if pushed, I wonder. It's a big mystery, and you know, a big part of that is that, the show, like, the Ask the Sonic Heroes show is an improvised show with no script, and so whoever happens to be playing Sonic has a big impact on how Sonic is feeling about the love game at that point in time. So, it's, in Ask the Sonic Heroes, it's not entirely up to me how Sonic's feeling about it. So it really sort of depends, it's quite situational, but, I agree, he doesn't seem to know quite what he wants. And I think a lot of his friends will tell you that too, but you know, he's only 15, he doesn't need to make any, like, firm decisions or anything. He's still quite young. He's got, his whole life ahead of him to make some decisions. Excuse me. Meanwhile, Amy kind of figured out, she knows what she wants. Yeah, it's alright. Let me get her little ring in there. Alright, and also I'm gonna move it up to here? Maybe? Here? Something like that. Let me do a different layer for the arm in case I mess up. What? Ah! Here. This seems okay. But I think that shoulder is not quite where it should be. So let's redo a little bit of this here. Now that I kind of know better where her arm is gonna go. Alright, now let's smooth out some lines here because it's kind of a mess. Okay, here, there. Alright, Now let's go to the other arm. Right, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I was taking a second to observe. This is okay. Let's get a little thing in there. Like that. Okay. And now let's erase what's behind her arm here so it's a little less messy. We knew we were gonna have to do... Oh god. I forgot I do that on the same layer. Okay, that looks better. Looks a little better. The dress design is really kind of complicated, so I'm gonna leave that alone for a minute. Instead, it's time to go back to Amy's hair. Let's turn the sketch layer off too so I can see. And Sonic, you can... Well, actually, Sonic can stay. For a minute. Okay, now Sonic can leave. Okay. What are we doing here? Uwu Owo Fangs was wondering about a quick birthday wish from Blaze to their friend Daisy?
Hello. This is Blaze the cat. Happy Friday. Apparently, I heard it was your birthday pretty soon, coming up, Daisy, so happy birthday from Blaze and, the rest of the Soul Dimension. And from Uwu Owo Fangs, because they're the one that asked me to say that it was your birthday. Did I do okay? I don't always get those kinds of, requests. Happy birthday from Blaze! How was that? Gosh, I need Silver's help for things like this. He's more personable than I am. I did my best. Happy birthday! Thank you.
How was that? Our poor awkward princess. Feedback seems to be that she did well. Thank you, Blaze. Alright. Now, I was gonna... I want to merge these. I'm gonna highlight it so I don't forget what layer this was. And now it's time to noodle around some more with Amy's stuff here because... No! Alright, because to be honest, I liked the ear. I need to shorten it up slightly. And it needs to maybe move down and tilt a little more. Maybe, maybe even more than that. It's too long. I love my cute, fluffy, long ears, but for Amy's headband to really get featured in here, it was too high up. Okay, and now let me turn Sonic's layer back on so I can see, like, is this where you two are gonna be standing? Is that how this is good? Nah. Yeah! Move in there, Amy, it's your opportunity! Go get it, girl! Okay, you're on stage playing the role of Sally the Ragdoll. You can get away with moving it a little closer. Okay. Okay. Yes, this is better. And I'm gonna I know you guys are laughing in the chat about that. Yes. It's, you know what, sometimes you just gotta talk to your own art, okay? Alright. Let's see. Rachel Shoulder said time to start fangirling, and the tiny goat girl 57 said lol. Emily Modron said steal a kiss maybe. I don't know if she's fast enough. Sonic is too speedy. All right, now let's see. I wanted to I wanted to, like, floof her hair more because it was too tame looking. Too tame. This is gonna be the rest of her headband. No, let's see. The trajectory be just right there. And that's a... nah. Let's give her a little more headband. Maybe here. Okay. Nah, it's too long. Amy's got cute short hair. Nah, I don't like it. Hang on. Ugh, Amy, please work with me. Work with me, lady. Whoosh! Whoosh! Yes! She looks like she's got static in her hair. Okay, that was not what I wanted out of this situation. Maybe from here? Nah, let's not go too off model here. I just wanted to noodle around with it a little bit more, get a little energy going in there. Okay, I think that's a little better. We need some more of her actual hair poking up, like right here. Yes. And now we can add that thing. That's got enough for this right there. She's got a little stitching going on right there. Okay. This is looking a little more fun. There's a little more floof going on here. All right, let's get rid of that. And this. Yes. I think that's looking good. All right. It's time for Crazy Legs Friday for Amy. Let's see about getting you on the ground. Let's turn the sketch back on. Where is the ground? Your legs are so far away from where they were during the sketch. Well, I guess that's because I moved you, like, way across. Okay. She's gonna be, like, here. Yeah, that's fine. Everybody in the chat's going, the legs! Goodbye for now, intro Geist. Have a good rest of your day. Alright, let's see. I think, let's get... I think her dress is a little longer in this one than it was in the other, like, the reference art. So let's, it's, like, kind of down at her knees now. So let's do that. There's noise outside of my house and I don't know what it is or who that is, but... Hang on, what is that? Still got no idea what that is. Still getting used to the sounds of a new neighborhood. Let's see. Amy. She's got, like, big, fancy shoes. Yeah. And then up. Ooh, nope. Boop. Nah, not like that. No. Close enough. Wait, no. Let's change the curve on this a little bit. Okay. That's a little bit. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Let's go here. Nah. Yas! Like that. Well, no, that's not necessary. Okay, and her other leg is just straight down, I think. And let's get the sock. I liked how most of— nope! I'm erasing the wrong stuff! Alright, I liked how most of that looked, just not like the last part. Why am I drawing like that? I don't have a good angle. Maybe like this? Okay, that's alright. But an issue that was had was like, I've gotten many comments in the other thing about how Sonic was stepping on her foot in the original. Which he might have been, but she was a champ and didn't let that bother her. You see, he was stepping on her. I think for this one, we're gonna go for a foot stepping redemption. And she's just gonna be standing like right there. So she's in between and he is not stepping on her anymore. Okay, good, good. Alright, Amy, let's get rid of this part of the legs because we don't need to see that anymore. It is behind your longer, poofier dress. You know, we're probably not even gonna see like that because there's so many patterns on this thing. Goodbye for now, Euphoria 911. They said I have to go right now. I should be more available next week. Goodbye. Goodbye. Have a good time. Okay. Alright, let's see. Tail7354 said, cool. Excellent. And Thomas Sonic Production said, I love Sonamy. It's my favorite Sonic ship. Susan Sonamy said, we need a kiss for this also. That's one thing also people were like, where was the kiss? The characters are hard to draw smooching, so I don't, I try to avoid it unless it's necessary. Okay, let me see. Amy! I need to make this larger because the pattern on like the skirt and stuff is pretty difficult. She doesn't have that so much standard. Alright, she's got one on the back of her hand, one on her arm. Like this, I guess. She's got ragdoll legs. I think those are the primary ones. Let me let me bring up like the full color here so I can see a little better. Okay. Yes, very complicated. It's got stripes on the sleeves, or lines down them anyway. I can't quite see this part because her hands are covering it, but it looks like it's doing this. Something like that. There's another patch right there, and like a square patch here. Let's do some stripes. Like that. Okay, and this one's got like kind of a crisscrossy thing happening, so let's do that. Okay, we've got almost 20 minutes left, so I don't think that we'll get to coloring or anything today, but who knows, maybe this image will make another appearance in the Halloween stream next week. Well, I don't know what's going on, but it seems Nafisa is nomming Danny. Adorable. But that was the one thing that I looked up and I saw. Also, I think that is directed at Danny Phantom. Nafisa said, because you're awesome. That is why you are getting nommed. Crestline Iceberg. Thank you, Agent Crestline. They said this has been pretty nice. I am glad. I think it's been a pretty chill stream so far. And Maddie Standish said, Sonic Song, I would like to say thank you for all your work. You all make a ton of people happy. All in all, thank you. Aw, thank you, Maddie. It's been a wild ride. It's also been a lot of fun. Definitely never started out thinking this is where we were gonna end up with the Sonic Song channel. It was really just us having fun, and then it turned into us having fun with like 100,000 people. So it's been very nice, and it's definitely interesting to have been around for so long. I've seen a lot of like trends and changes in like the way YouTube is handled, so I feel like a grandma walking around sometimes. Let's see. David Hitchcock said, "Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. I had a lot of fun today." Oh, you're welcome. I wish I was able to like catch everybody and say like hello. It's just there's like 170 plus of you guys and just one of me, so it's hard to keep up sometimes. But hello to everybody, and hello to the hashtag lurking squad that listens but doesn't hang out in the chat. I was saying on Wednesday, I am actually a lurker myself. When I do attend live streams, usually it's I don't participate in the chat, I just listen. So I am part of the lurking squad. Doodle Tycoon says, "Hi KN, sorry I'm late." Hello Doodle Tycoon. Bernice Nunley said, "I'm about to fall asleep." Get some rest. Please get plenty of sleep, Bernice. Jaden Riker Brione said, "Hey there." Hello Jaden. And Esme Morgan said, "This is so cute. I love this ship, and it's one of my favorite films." It's a good one. It's a lot of fun. Rainboom Blitz said, hashtag lurking squad. Yes, very good. I think the lurkers have emerged. Hi guys, Alley Cat said, "I lurk." Ratera Palmer said, "Hey an adorable drawing of Sonic and Amy. They're so cute together." Emily Modron said, "I'm glad you guys decided to come back to YouTube." Yeah, me too. It's been a lot of fun. Like most of you guys who were here for like a long time, you know I kind of disappeared for like 3 or 4 years. I went away to college, and it was hard to figure out how to come back, and I just randomly showed up with like a live stream, like, "Hi guys, what's up?" That was October 2016 that I rolled back into town, and it's been nice to be back since then. Let's see. Lindsay and Jake Kangaroo Mouse is here. They said hashtag Shadow Squad. AWK Element said, "You summoned me?" Hello. YYYY is here, and Roblox Guy. LolX Everything None said, "How long ago did you draw that first one?" And hiya! The first one was from a video that we did like a million years ago. Well, not a million, it came out in 2011. The original Nightmare Before Christmas, like, Sonic thing that I'm doing a redraw of. The artwork isn't bad for, like, it's actually pretty good. It's just the video rendering quality and the audio quality is not so good. But, I am very fond of my old projects. Oh, thank you, King of Ducks, for the 2 Nux Bucks. They said, "Here's a random 2 Duck Bucks." Quack. Thank you, King of Ducks. Very kind. Doremi's Melody says, "I am a known lurker." Doremi is also a moderator. The lurking mod. Dun dun dun. Okay, let me see. I better... okay, it's like 15 minutes before. I should, like, get the ground in there, maybe. That seems like it'd be nice. Alright, let's do that. Let's get Amy her own little thing there. And we'll turn off the sketch for a moment. Okay, so this isn't gonna be beautiful. I do not specialize in environments. Okay, it's gonna be something like that. And then I know I could just literally like use the circle tool, but you know what? It's gonna make everything else look weird and lumpy, so I refuse. No! It looks like an exploded egg! No. Not like that. Oh no, it's breakfast. Okay, no. let's not do these things. That was cursed. Okay. Wait. Yes, let's try again. Everyone in the chat's going, it's an egg! Olivia Runting said, that is an egg! Then Sonic Window 1 said, Sonamy for breakfast? Nafisa saying, oh my gosh! Jaden Riker Briona said, sunny side up! Yeah, I'm just over here making a mess. Let me see. Am I back on the right tool? Yeah? Nee? Eh? That one's not as bad, but it's too far to the side, I think. You know what? I feel like making the moon maybe a little smaller than it was in the ref. Okay, let's do this. Like, this is more pleasing to the eye, to my eye anyway. And hey, what's going on here? Oh, that's the ground, excuse me. I was like, what's going on? Here we go. There we go. Some nice Rouge music in the background while we, finesse the ground here. Get this figured out. There we go. Aha! There it is. Yes. It's beautiful. We've got only 15 minutes left, so it's, what can I do with that? Maybe, well, hang on, let me go get my, reference image out here. I used straight up, okay, usually I do like a slightly grayer color here so that you can still see the line art, and I think I'm gonna stick to that. Let's make this its own folder. Line art. Okay. Rachel Schilder, hashtag here's the ground. We should play that some more. That's what I thought of too. And here's the ground. Okay. That's a shout out to James and many others. That was a good running joke for one of the streams. Actually, maybe more than one. Okay, I'm gonna just, like, color some of the I'm gonna color in Sonic's suit here, because, it doesn't look right otherwise without it being like a black suit, so here we're going. Dust in the Wind said, Sushi would be proud, KN. Thank you. She would be. I think a lot of you guys in the chat remember this joke. Here, okay, here's the ground. Alright, here. I'm racing the clock now. Even though the only thing I want to do is, like, make sure to get, like, the basic color of Sonic's suit down. And then, like, put the pinstripes in it. And then that's gonna be definitely all I have time for. Okay, here we go. Color his cute little bat bow tie. Ethan Reynolds said, I really think you're drawing their wedding. I have drawn their wedding before, but it was a joke. I was just drawing like one of those draw your squad memes, and it was like kind of a wedding thing going on. It was fun. Okay, let me just go around the perimeter here. Blue Destiny Dragon Kaiju, hello. They said, how much time is left? 12 minutes? Yeah, I think just 12 minutes. And then we gotta wrap it up for today. Because as usual, I have many things to attend to right after the stream. The next week's stream does not have official announcements about it out yet, but it's gonna be pretty fancy and long, so it's actually gonna be like one of those streaming day situations, you know, with like lots of break cards in the middle and stuff, because like We can't literally go 11 straight hours without chilling, but it'll be a fun time. So next Friday is going to be a special one. But we've still got a lot of planning left to do on it, which is why I haven't done any official announcements, but I did want to give you guys a heads up. All my Fun Friday regulars. We're going to have more of the characters visiting to answer a few questions live, so prepare yourselves. Oh, my watch is telling me to stand up. I'm busy! Silver J17 said, this is Halloween. Intensifies! Yes. Ooh, okay, 10 minutes. I think I've got plenty of time to do what I'm trying to do, but that sounds like the kind of thing you say and then you run out of time. Miles Tails Prower said, amazing art, KN. Thank you. And Ryan Shellhouse said, what did you say? Where did that comment go? Looking forward to the stream next week. Hopefully I will remember. We will see. Set your reminders. Hit that bell button. I really have no idea. I have experienced it for myself that YouTube just sometimes doesn't tell you when the people you're subscribed to made a thing. It's kind of alarming. Back in my day, we didn't have a bell we didn't have multiple things you had to click on in order to see the content of the people you subbed to. It was just the one button, but now they kind of like curate it and I don't really know why. But I don't even know, like, does the bell thing actually work? Is that the trick? Does the bell thing actually do its job? I have no idea. Sonic Window 1 said, YouTube was so much simpler 6 years ago. Yeah, it's true. Agent Peely said, hi KN, had to change to my desktop because my tablet didn't have chat. Oh, well. You have joined just in time for the last 9 minutes, so you can hang out in the chat. Nafisa said, Danny, I feel old. I'm probably twice your age. I'm like literally a grandma by internet years. I grew up on dial-up. When I was your age, we didn't have wireless internet and we didn't have smartphones either. We had flip phones. Yes. Yes, I come from the era where it was flip phones. I think my friend Katie was the first in our group to get a laptop, and it was in like the 8th grade, and a laptop was like a new big deal. So were portable DVD players. And now you can just watch movies on your phone. Oh my gosh. Dust in the Wind said, I remember when you couldn't talk on the phone and use the computer at the same time. Yeah, I remember the pure anguish of trying to like download a song so you could listen to it, but your friend keeps calling you on the landline and it ruins your download. I still have really old CDs I burned of personal mixes of songs where like half of the songs on there, it's not the whole song. It gets interrupted in the last like 1/5 and just cuts off abruptly because somebody kept calling the house phone because it was the only phone we had and it ruined so many of my downloads. Oh, so old. So old. I remember when the original selfie taker was the Game Boy camera. And Kodak disposable cameras, which you never went and got the film developed because you were too lazy and you didn't have like $5, and so you only eventually got it developed like 10 years later, and you realized that most of the pictures you took on that disposable camera on your trip to like the Bahamas were like a bunch of pictures of your own eye or your friend's eye because you wasted all 30 of the available photos on the Kodak disposable camera, like just shooting the flash into your friend's eye as a joke. it's just like such a waste to get it to develop because you just goofed off with it. And you couldn't preview what you took pictures of. You just blinded your friends with it because it was funny, and then you paid $5 for 30 completely useless photos. This is how old I am. Absolutely ancient by internet standards. Cartoon Critic said, Can, are you a boomer? No, I'm not that old. I don't know, is that my grandparents? I think my grandparents are in that age category, maybe, so I'm not that far along. I am a millennial. I count as a millennial. You guys after me, you're Gen Z or Gen Z or something like that. I forget. They otherwise affectionately known by the internet as the Zoomers. You guys are the Zoomers. I am an aging millennial. People keep talking about millennials in the news like they're like, the young folks ruining everything because the millennials aren't buying houses and the millennials aren't going to Olive Garden enough, so now Olive Garden might go out of business. No, it's not us. We're like, well, it's us, but we're, you know, my generation's like, it's pretty, I don't know, it's got a, like, generations have like a big, like, range of years, but we're not the young whippersnappers they think we are. That's the Gen Z. That's the ones who are like in their mid-20s and in their teens right now. That's not us. AASSWWQQ said, back in our day, we didn't have television. It's true. Well, I had TV, but, I got off to talking about how old I am and that I'm the internet grandma right around the time I was just talking about like, oh yes, I have plenty of time to finish doing Sonic's suit. I should have known. Forgive me, I'm old. My memory is bad. I forget what I'm doing constantly. Actually, it's sad story. Yesterday, I was editing on, it's actually part 2 of the Silver and Blaze storytime thing. I was doing some editing, and I picked up my coffee. I'm gonna tell you that story in a second. Dust in the Wind said all gens are acceptable. Yes, I agree with that. We're all good. It's just the media likes to complain because they need clicks for their articles and things like that, and they need eyes on their TV shows. Everybody is good. The millennials, we're working hard. The boomers, they blazed trails for us and stuff, and you know what? They're not like, not all of them are like the way they get portrayed in the media either. And Zoomers, you guys are working hard. Things are tough and you guys are doing a good job with it. So, mad respect for everybody. But the story I was gonna tell is yesterday I was editing late at night and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to sip my coffee. But I was drinking my coffee, but it was just spilling on me. And I'm like, what's happening? What's wrong? Why am I spilling my coffee on myself? Something's not working. I just missed my mouth, and it took me like a good 3 seconds to figure out that that's what was wrong. And I was like, clearly it's late at night right now, and these are not normal KN hours. I'm just sitting there like pouring coffee on myself, wondering why it's not getting consumed, and it's just because I missed my own face. I'm like, that's great. Time to go to bed! Get your rest, everybody, even if you've got It wasn't because I was like crash editing or anything. It was just because I was enjoying what I was working on, and so like I was having a hard time, like I was like, I'll stop and go to sleep right after I finish this part. Right after I finish this part. Until it's like 3 in the morning. No, Emily Madron, it wasn't hot. It was cold by then. It was like lukewarm. But like, I was so into what I was doing, it was hard for me to like stop, but I was so sleepy. And I was just pouring it on myself. Oh yes, King of Ducks, I did get your super chat. I will read that again. Thank you, King of Ducks, for the 2 Nux Bucks that you sent at 4 o'clock and 42 minutes Pacific time. And you had said, here's a random 2 Duck Bucks quack. Yay! Yes, that was very, I needed to get some more sleep. I am supposed to be finishing with the pinstripes. No, I don't like that. I may be in a hurry, but I got standards. Okay, up, here, up, spine stripe. Nah, that doesn't look good. I don't like it. Okay, here, nope, here, that's, it's fine. Okay, same thing for the tail. You get your own stripe boop, boop. And let's get the, nah, if I do that, then everything else, ugh, my hand, it's kind of hot in here, so my hand's, like, not sliding across the glass. Woo, what a straight looking line. That was good. Yes, this is my life, getting excited about a straight line. Yay! Art life forever. There we go. Okay, I did the thing that I said I was gonna do, and it only took me 1 extra minute. Okay, because it didn't look quite right until, like, it didn't look like iconic Jack Skellington outfit until, like, that part was done. So, here is the black and white rendition. Maybe I will, like, do something with this on next week's stream during, like, the downtime. But, let me bring these guys out here so you guys can see what we did today. Huzzah! Okay, there we go. There is a little quick redraw of Sonic and Amy in their Jack Skellington and Sally the Ragdoll, theatrical performances. Yes. Okay, time to stretch. Silent said, you know you're old when you get excited about normal household objects like a vacuum or a microwave. Yeah, that's me already. I'm trying to remember, like, I just moved, so, like, this has come up a lot, but I forget what the last thing, like, the last mundane household object I got excited about was. Like, the coffee maker doesn't count because I've got, like, that's special, but I think it was, like, my family was, like, it was something about, like, pots and pans, I think. Like, they had extra kitchenware they were gonna give me for my place, and I was like, awesome! I get a skillet! Yay! Okay, everybody, well, it is time to go ahead and wrap it up for today. Thank you, guys! It has been a pleasure being back after being away for 2 weeks, moving to a new location. So, I'm glad to see that, like, all my internet stuff seems to be running pretty smoothly, because that's a good sign for next week where we're gonna have a big fancy stream, but more news about that is gonna come up later. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining today. Thank you to the moderators for keeping an eye on the chat. Thank you to the Agents of 182 for being here and for all of your support. And thank you to everybody here in the chat, whether you are a participating in the chat regular or if you're in the hashtag lurking squad. It's always nice to hang out with you guys on Fridays. Okay, everybody, have a good rest of your Friday. Take care, stay safe and healthy, and I will see you next week with an extra long, extra fun stream. Bye!